Now, I'm not a drama channel. I don't intend on covering drama on this channel. However, on this occasion, we have two absolute industry titans going, well, not going, but having a little bit of a back and forth on IG. And the artists involved in this is Nikko Hurtado and Yomico. And it is over no other than The Rock's tattoo. So just to give you a bit of context, I'm sure you know who The Rock is. He is probably the nicest guy on the internet. I'm seriously waiting for him just to like fuck up, because no one can be that nice or as nice as he portrays to be. Like, there's got to be some selfishness somewhere, right? But anyway, The Rock, as we all know, he had the Brahma bull on his arm, and he wanted to evolve this Brahma bull by, taking it one step further and covering the old one and bringing this evolution forward with a new one. Now, the artist he originally picked for this was Nikko Hurtado, and Nikko did a great job. But I do have to give Nikko props also, because if he fucked any part of this tattoo up or anything like that, he was under like full scrutiny by the entire industry. You've got to think that the entire industry must know who The Rock is, and then the entire industry must know who Nikko is, so there's a lot of pressure. Now, Nikko did the tattoo, and, it was a cover-up. The tattoo was great, but you could still see the old tattoo coming through. Now, what we didn't know at the time, which we do know now, is Nikko claims that that particular tattoo was only 50% done. But Nikko said absolutely nothing, he just uploaded it. And then that was it, it was done. Now, fast forward a few years, we see The Rock is getting the evolution of the bull yet again, but instead of going back to Nikko, he has gone to Yomico. And we knew this because Rock did like some sort of documentary, like mini doc, over getting the tattoo. And then again, we heard nothing. And then finally, just yesterday, I think it was, at the time of this video, The Rock uploaded the full completed tattoo in promo for what I think is like some Under Armour thing going on. Or maybe it's for the tattoo. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. But anyway, this has sparked Nikko to post the original version of the tattoo that he did and say that, it was only 50% completed and that he wished that he was able to finish it. So here's the post and what Nikko wrote. Man, I would have made this tattoo so epic if I had a chance to finish it. The removal we had worked on for the original bull was going to make this the most epic tattoo I would have done to date. Looks like we will never know. This was the tattoo at 50% finished. We did laser on the front of the bull to get down to skin tone. This was the process from the beginning. Super grateful to have tattooed him. Part of the evolution. Now, I don't think there's anything really wrong with that post. He's not, to me, he isn't calling Yomico out or anything like that. He's literally just saying that he wishes that he got to finish it, well, got to finish his version of. Now, obviously, for some reason, it's caused a little bit of a stir, and Yomico has, responded. So here's what he said. Alright, to write this, I'm going to use my own words without paraphrasing anyone else. If there's something I don't like, it's drama, but sometimes it's necessary to speak your truth and give clarity. When I got the call to work on this project, I knew I would have a great responsibility in my hands, as I was the third artist to work on this tattoo. The project had already undergone several laser sessions all over the arm by the time I started working on it. A documentary was made explaining the process and giving credit to all the artists who were part of its evolution. You can find it on YouTube. Clients have every right to decide who to get tattooed by. There is no blood pact or law preventing anyone from getting tattooed by whoever they want, and this has happened to us all. Completely true. But being tattoo artists doesn't give us the right to expose clients for making that decision. Also, very true. However, I will say on that note that The Rock is very, very high profile. Nikko didn't have to expose. We could all see. You can be a very good tattoo artist, but let's not forget that tattooing is also about chemistry and connection with people. A key important factor for someone who decides to carry on your art for the rest of their life. Now that to me says that The Rock may have had a problem with Nikko. For Yomico to mention that, there must have been something there. The tattoo that Nikko originally did, it wasn't a bad tattoo or anything. So if there was a connection breakdown, The Rock will have told Yomico that for him to mention that, surely. We are artists. This is not the Olympics where athletes compete for positions to see who did better than the other. Here, what simply happened is what we often see in studios, a person deciding for themselves about their skin and body, and that is the beauty of the freedom of choice. Enjoy the art without so much drama. We don't own anyone. We need to focus on doing a better job by the day. And in the end, it's the client who decides where to go. Warm regards. Now, I seriously don't think that Nikko really said anything wrong. I feel like his, initial response was what anyone would be feeling when you find out that your client has gone to someone else, and it is an awful feeling. But I will say that I think it's more Nikko's comments that really fueled Yomico's response. Now, I did comment on Nikko's, and here's what I said. I personally think yours was better. That is true. I think Nikko's was better. Now, that does not say that, Yomico's is bad or Yomico's a bad artist or anything like that. I was just personally drawn to Nikko's. I'll be honest, I didn't know what to think about the cover part as it wasn't covered, but even with that, your version incomplete was still better. I would have loved to have seen some solidarity amongst artists though. Yomico didn't need to tattoo The Rock to be known. He was massive at the time. He should have turned it down. Now, on reflection of that, I don't think that Yomico should have turned it down. If you have opportunity to, tattoo The Rock of all people, dude, you are gonna take it. But what I would have loved to have seen happen was for Yomico to privately contact Nikko, let him know that, listen, The Rock has, contacted me. He wants me to, evolve on the tattoo that you have evolved on. And I want to do it, but I wanted to let you know. Just a bit of back and forth so Nikko wasn't finding out on social media. What Yomico was saying is 100% correct. You do not own the client. The client can go and get the tattoo from where they want. They can get it finished by who they want. The only thing that matters is that you get paid for the work that you do. We are not promised, a completed tattoo. We are only promised the amount of work that we do. But in this situation, I genuinely do feel for Nikko. The Rock is such a high profile client that you wasn't going to, it wasn't going to go unheard of. But also, Nikko should have took that into account. So if anything did go wrong with the tattoo, or he didn't get to finish the tattoo, or The Rock went somewhere else like he did, Nikko should be prepared for that. And from the comments that I've seen on Nikko's, as he's responding, I've not seen any comment where Nikko is slagging off Yomico or anything like that. I've not seen it. If you do find a comment, please let me know, but I've not seen it. I think Yomico's, he's in the... Is he in the right to defend himself? To some extent, yes. Do I think he needed to go so hard, not harsh, but hard on it when I've not seen Nikko do anything or really say anything apart from, he wished that he got to complete it? No, I don't think so. But let me know what you guys think. Like I said, I'm not making a a drama channel or anything like that, but I thought it was pretty interesting. And yeah, let me know in the comments, what do you think of it all? Was Nikko right? Was Yomico right? Is it just a big baby spat? Like, are they both wrong for doing it? Is The Rock right? Should The Rock have let Nikko know? Because apparently The Rock ghosted Nikko. I did see that in a comment as well. The Rock didn't tell Nikko anything, he just went. Which again, it's fair. The Rock doesn't have to tell Nikko what he's doing. Yeah, I'm sure he paid Nikko for the work, and that's that. But yeah, drop it in the comments, let me know, and I'll catch you all in the next one.